You want to take a big inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Hearing and feeling your breath past your throat. Inhale and exhale. Use this breath throughout the entire practice. So inhale, sweep your hands high to the sky. And as you exhale, you want to fold forward, hinging at the hips. Bring your fingertips down to the mat. Let your head and neck hang. On your next inhale, place your hands on your shins. Look forward, creating a long line of energy from your forehead to your tailbone. Exhale, forward fold, and step that right foot back behind you. Line your fingertips up with your left ankle. Look forward. Take your left foot back to meet your right, and you'll go into a downward facing dog, pressing your palms and fingertips into the mat, letting your heels sink down towards the mat. Inhale, you want to come forward for a plank pose or top of a push-up. And as you exhale, bend your elbows into your rib cage and lower down for a low push-up or chaturanga. Inhale, roll your shoulders down away from your ears, press the tops of your toes into the mat for a low cobra. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, come up to hands and knees. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Lift up your right leg. Inhale here. And slowly swing that right foot and place it in between your hands. Fingertips lined up with your ankle. Slowly step that left foot up to meet your right. Forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, look out to flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands sweep up high to the sky. Palms facing each other, reach up and look up. And as you exhale, go ahead and swan dive forward. Hands on your shins, inhale, look out to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back behind you. Line your fingertips up with your right ankle. And step your right foot back to meet your left. Downward facing dog. Pressing down into the palms of your hands and your fingertips. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Roll your shoulders down and back. Drop your toes, the tops of your toes to the mat. Lift up for a low cobra, and you can lift your hands to use your back. Exhale, bring your forehead back down to the mat. Inhale, up to hands and knees, tabletop, and then downward facing dog. Lift up that left leg high to the sky. And swing your left foot through, place it in between your hands. Right foot comes up to meet left, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your hands high to the sky. Look up, reach up, and then exhale, bring your hands to heart center and just feel this vinyasa. Inhaling and exhaling here. Inhale, sweep your hands high to the sky. Reach up, look up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, look out to flat back, hands on your shins. Exhale, forward fold, right foot goes back behind you. So you're going to bend deep into that front knee. And as you exhale, straighten that front leg and come up high on those right tippy toes. So as you inhale, bend into your left knee. And as you exhale, straighten that left knee and come up high on those right tippy toes. One more time, bend into that left knee, low lunge. And then high up on those back tippy toes, left leg straight, exhale. Bend into that left knee and step that left foot back to meet your right, downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. This time, come up for a high cobra, pressing your palms into the mat, taking your shoulders away from your ears and keeping those elbows bent. And then right into a downward facing dog, exhale. Right leg goes high. And slowly swing that right foot through, place it in between your hands. So bent knee first. Straight knee, coming up on those left tippy toes. Bend that right knee deep. Inhale. Exhale, straighten that right knee. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend and slowly step that left foot up to meet your right, forward fold. Inhale, look out to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and just step that left foot back. Bend into that right knee and then straighten. Bend into that right knee. Inhale, exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend the right knee. And as you exhale, make sure you're coming up onto top of those tippy toes. Left tippy toes high. Inhale, bend. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale for a high cobra. Pull your heart through, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. So breathe here. Lift up that left leg high to the sky. And swing that left foot through, place it in between your hands. So inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. So you're coming into a runner's lunge and then a sweet stretch. Go ahead and step that right foot up to meet your left and forward fold. Hands on your shins out to flat back, then fold deep. Inhale, hands come up high to the sky, and exhale, hands to heart center, and just feel this. Honoring wherever your body is in this moment. Go ahead and inhale. Bring your hands high to the sky. As you exhale, let's forward fold. Inhale, look out to flat back, hands on your shin. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot steps back behind you. Inhale, bring your hands high to the sky. Crescent pose, reaching up, palms facing each other. Breathing deep. Now as you exhale, we want to come into a power lunge. So reach those fingertips towards the front of the room and take your torso down towards that left thigh. Long line of energy from your fingertips out through that back heel. Take your right hand down to the mat, left hand high for a sweet twist. Take your gaze towards those left fingertips and then take your left hand down towards the mat. Step your left foot back to meet your right, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward for plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and take your right knee to your right elbow. Squeeze your right knee into center and then just step your right foot through in between your hands. Inhale, hands come up for crescent pose. Reach up, palms facing each other. Nice. As you exhale, come forward for your power lunge. Long line of energy. Then take your left hand to the mat. Right hand goes high. Take your gaze towards your right hand. Right hand comes down to the mat and just step that left foot up to meet your right. Forward fold. So inhale, hands come all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands come up to the sky. As you exhale, you swan dive forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale, look out to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step that left foot back behind you. Inhale for crescent lunge, fingertips towards the sky. And as you exhale, fingertips go towards the front of the room for a power lunge. Let that left hand drop towards the mat, right hand high. Reach up, twist. That right hand down towards the mat, step the right foot back to meet the left, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward for plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift that left leg high. Take your left knee to your left elbow. Left knee to center, then just step your left foot through. Inhale, hands come up for crescent. And as you exhale, reach forward for a power lunge. Breathe in deep. Right hand to the mat, left hand high for a twist. Take your left hand down and slowly step your right foot up to meet your left, forward fold. Inhale, hands come all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. And as you exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, look out to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back behind you. Bend into your left knee, then straighten your left knee on the exhale. Make sure you come up on those right tippy toes. Walk your fingertips to the left. Both hands on the left side. Left leg getting a nice stretch in the IT band. Slowly bring your hands back around to center. Bend into that left knee and step that left foot back to meet your right, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down. Shoulders down and back, high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift up that right leg, high to the sky. Swing that right foot through for an IT band stretch. So straighten that right leg and pour over that right leg first, then walk both hands over to the right side. Take your gaze towards the back of the room, inner thighs pressing deeply together. Bring your hands back to center and slowly step that left foot up to meet your right, forward fold. Inhale, hands come up high to the sky, reach up, look up and breathe, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands go up. Exhale, hands come down, forward fold. Inhale, look out to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping that left foot back behind you, pressing deep into the four corners of that right foot. So you can lift your toes up off the mat. Lift your left heel up off the mat. Walk your fingertips over to the right and fold deep. IT band stretch. Step back into downward facing dog. Inhale for plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Shoulders down and back, high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg goes high. Step that left foot through, place it in between your hands, straighten out that left leg. Walk your fingertips over to the left. Take your gaze towards the back of the room. Just breathe here. Fingertips come back to center. And slowly step that right foot up to meet your left, forward fold. Inhale, look out to flat back. Exhale, fold deeply. Grab opposite elbows and you can just hang here. Bend in your knees if you need to. Honoring your hamstrings. Release your arms. Inhale, come all the way up. Palms facing each other. Exhale, hands to heart center and just breathe. So just take a few breaths here to get back to our breath, connect with our breath. Go ahead and come to the center of your mat. You want to root down into your left foot and lift up your right. Bending your knee, try to get your thigh parallel to the mat. Interlace your fingers and place your fingers right up under your knee but on top of your shin. You want to find some balance here, rooting down into that left foot, the four corners of the left foot, and that standing leg is super straight. So inhale deeply here. As you exhale, take your left hand to the outside of your right foot and your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Breathing deeply, you want to kick out through your heel, letting your right heel lead. Take your right hand high to the sky, then back behind you. For another sweet twist, take your gaze out past your right fingertips. Then bring your hand back up. Reposition it, bend your knee, and release your foot down. Nice. Hands at heart center, and breathe here. So we'll take the other side. Simply root down into your right foot, pressing the four corners of your foot into the mat where you can lift your toes up. Lift up that left foot, flex that foot back at you. Interlace your fingers up under your knee but on top of your shin. Find you some balance. Both sides may be a little different. Maybe more balanced on one side and less balanced on the other. So this time take your right hand to the outside of your foot and your left hand to the inside of your foot. Lead through that left foot, through the heel of that left foot to kick forward. Take that left hand back behind you and take your gaze towards those left fingertips. Bring your hand back around, reposition, bend that knee, and bring your hands to heart center. So make your way back to the front of your mat. Take a big, juicy inhale and just send your hands high. As you exhale, have a seat in a chair. Seat deep, feet together, legs together. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look out to flat back. Exhale, fold forward, plant your hands on the mat. Bend deep into your knees and lift your feet up and take them to the back of the mat. Just float back there. Exhale, come all the way down onto your belly. Reach your right hand above your head. Bend your left knee. Exhale, and then inhale, lift everything up for half lotus, half floor bow pose. Release that left foot. Take your left hand above your head. Bend that right knee. Grab that right foot and lift up for half lotus, half bow other side. Release everything down, forehead to the mat. Bring your hands by your chest and press back into child's pose, hips to your heels. Go ahead and cross at your ankles. Take your hips to the mat. Take your sits bones to your heels. Lie all the way down on your back. So you want to let your knees fall over to the right. Place your right hand on top of your left thigh and take your left hand over to the left, palm facing up. You can take your gaze towards the left. Just make sure both of your shoulders are lying on the mat. Bring your knees to center and let them fall over to the left. Left hand on top of right thigh. Right hand out to the side, palm facing up. Gazing towards the right. Inhale, come back to center. Squeeze everything in. And as you exhale, we release to Savasana. Final relaxation. Palms facing the sky. Relax your shoulders. Let your feet hang out to the side. And just be here. No expectations. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. This is an effortless pose. Eyes are closed and you're just here. You can connect with your breath while you're here. Honoring any new sensation that may have come up in these last few moments. Just breathe. You can go ahead and start wiggling your fingers and toes, coming back to awareness. Slowly roll over to your right side, letting everything just settle over to the right. Inhale, come up to a comfortable seated position, eyes still closed. And bring your hands to heart center. Honoring the beautiful light that shines so bright in each and every one of us. Namaste.